Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Libra, I'm going to be doing a love reading for you, so choose your energy. I already feel like this is the masculine, this is the feminine. It's always like that. Again, you can reverse the energy, you can switch it however it resonates with you. So today, Libra, what I'm getting, you guys have for the energy between the two of you, take a chance on love and the union of hearts. I'm getting that someone, and I think it could be the masculine, is going to journey towards you. You see how there's someone on this boat, right? When we love, our lives are changed forever. I think someone is going to go approach you. If you're a feminine, or someone is going to approach another, right? In this relationship, in this dynamic, I feel like someone is ready to take that chance, right? Someone's ready to kind of put it all on the line. And I feel like it's this masculine because I feel like they're sitting at this gate. With the guardian of the gate, it's like, it reminds me of if you guys have seen Aquaman, you know when they're on that entrance into the gate, like they're entering Atlantis and they're like on that highway. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. So I'm getting like a lot of travel, to be honest, for you guys. And I feel like if you guys don't live near each other, then I feel like someone might be traveling towards you. Or honestly, they're just gonna pop up and be like, hey, I'm in your city. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to get some food? Like, that's literally what I'm getting with this. If this person can be brave enough to take this chance, because again, then we have the union of hearts. A love connection defies explanation. So I definitely see union for you guys, Libra. If you've been kind of like waiting for someone to kind of travel to you, this might be someone that you have known for a while, but like, again, I think distance is a problem here, or something has been a problem where you guys, you know, like you have separated, or you have not been around one another for a while, because I feel like there's been distance and like no communication, to be honest, between the two of you. I also am getting the energy of like, this is someone that you know. I don't think that this is a new person. Again, it could be a newer person that the feminine has felt, you know, because of the distance and because of the lack of communication. I feel like lack of communication is the biggest thing here. I think in relationships, communication is always like either a hit or miss, right? Like you either communicate well or you don't. And if you don't, then you suffer, right? And I feel like this person is coming to talk to you. This person could be traveling with friends. They might not actually be alone, because I feel like maybe they're just not that ready to be like, I'm here by myself, you know, I'm putting it all down for you. So maybe they're traveling with friends to your city, because there's someone else on this boat. But I definitely think that someone's traveling to you, and I think it's time for union. I think this card has a lot about spring, right? Like the flowers are blooming. So maybe in the springtime, spring starts March 20th. So guys, yeah, I mean, I already feel the spring vibes here, and I'm in like 30-degree weather, but I'm feeling like I can just feel a change of the season already happening. So again, this might be sooner than you think, but I definitely feel like springtime union for you guys, Libra, somebody traveling to you. So let's get to the masculine energy. And I also like what came out on the bottom. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, with 11. So it speaks of a soulmate. And I think, again, we have someone looking into the orb, right? Looking into someone else's. So I feel like someone could be spying on you, right? Like there's someone here looking into this orb, trying to see what would be best for them. Could be honestly just spying on their partner. I definitely see union. That's what all I'm getting. Springtime union for you guys. So let's get into the masculine energy. The masculine has the retriever in reverse here. So I feel like this masculine, I'll be honest, I think that they were a little bit, I don't want to say unbalanced, but I would say imbalanced in the fact that I feel like when they withdrew their energy, they did it in such a way where it was like they wanted you to miss them. That's what I'm getting with this. Like they were like the vibe I'm getting from this masculine is, you're going to miss me when I'm gone, right? You're going to miss me. Taking away my energy from you, you're going to feel it, right? And I feel like a smugness, to be honest, with this masculine. So I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I feel like then the feminine kind of reciprocated that, and with the feminine energy in reverse, number 5 in reverse, is like, oh, you're gonna miss me. Well, then you're gonna like, the masculine was like, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, takes away their energy. Then I feel like the feminine did the same thing. Oh, you think that I'm gonna miss you? Now wait till you see what happens when I take my energy away, right? So I feel this mirroring of energy, to be honest, and I think it was for a reason, right? Because when we retract our energy, it's either I think the masculine did it. To be honest, I feel a smugness with the masculine. And then I feel like the feminine was like, you know what? Okay, like you're not going to work on this relationship. You're not going to try with this relationship. Then I'm going to take away my energy. And who's going to feel it the most? I think it was the same. I think both people felt the lack of energy from one another very hard. I don't think this was an easy separation. I think the separation was in fact needed because again, we have growth with this separation, but at the same time, I think that I honestly feel like for whoever storyline this is, I feel like the masculine was the one that was like, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. You're going to feel my lack of energy. I'm going to dip, like I'm leaving, right? For whatever reason, but I feel a smugness here. Maybe this person is very attractive or this person is very, I don't know what makes someone smug when they take, like maybe they provide a lot for you. So it's like, you know what, you're going to miss my energy. Whatever they were giving to this relationship, you're going to miss it. And then I feel like the feminine was like, oh, you think that I'm going to miss it? We'll wait till I leave and see how you feel. Like it was like a boom, boom. Like both people did the same thing to one another and retracted their energy. And I think both people felt the lack of both people have been missing one another. I don't feel like this is someone who's like, I think both of you can put on a facade and like fake that you guys are happy alone. But I do, and I think maybe you guys are trying to be happy alone, which is a very, strong thing to do. But I do feel like both of you miss each other a lot. Like you miss each other dearly. So I want to say that I think this masculine did it again. I'm going to say it again out of smugness, but I feel like the feminine, they did it out of a protection, right? Because I feel like the masculine was the first one to take away their energy. So with Soleus in reverse, I feel like this feminine energy really hurt them to not communicate. It really hurt them to, I don't know why I'm getting it this way, but I feel like the change for the masculine, once the feminine left, I feel like it put this masculine onto a spiritual path. But once the feminine left, I feel like it put them down for a second, like they were down for the count, like they literally just felt maybe betrayed. That's what I'm getting with Soleus in reverse. The masculine was the initiator of taking away the energy, leaving the relationship. And I feel like that put them on this spiritual journey, or like they put them in this area of the gate, right? On this highway where they had to either, where they had to learn a lot of shit to get to the gate. But for the feminine energy, I feel like when they took away their energy, it was kind of like a betrayal, right? It's like, oh, the masculine doesn't want me. The masculine doesn't want to work for this. So I have to take away my energy. But that puts this feminine into some sort of state of, wow, I feel betrayed. You know what I mean? I feel used, right? I feel like the feminine, they got hit. I don't want to say someone got hit harder, but I just feel like the feminine, it really did hurt. I don't know why I'm getting with the feminine. Not that it hurt her more, but I feel like it hurt the feminine in the sense, I don't know why I say her. I get feminine her, but like again, you could be a masculine with feminine energy. But what I'm getting with this feminine energy is that the feminine energy felt it so deeply, right? And I think it was because they felt betrayed. It's like I have to retract my energy only because you left. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have to do what I have to do to protect myself, but that makes this feminine feel, a little bit betrayed. A little bit like, wow, what was the point of this relationship? That's what I'm getting. Like, how would someone leave me the way that they left me and then, not expect me to feel betrayed? So I feel like the feminine, although both of these people have love for one another, the way that things ended made, I feel like the feminine feel like, what was the point of this relationship? Like it doesn't seem to have gone as deeply for the masculine as it did for me, because I would have never left the masculine the way that the masculine left me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, again, this had to do with this smug energy of this masculine. So I'm getting with other retriever, just like a smug energy for some reason. So let's go to like what's going on right now, because I'm actually getting like this is present, because we're talking about union, right? So what's going on now? This masculine energy has had to deal with a lot of shit. That's what I'm getting with the dark lady in reverse. I usually like the dark lady, but with this coming up in reverse, this is like a lot of honestly, I feel feminine energy around this masculine that is like trying really hard to get this masculine to be with them. So I am getting like some sort of third party vibe, or, you know, someone interfering in this relationship, probably a karmic. And what I'm getting with this is that the masculine, I feel like they've been, you know, trying to get to the gate, right? Like trying to get to the gate and crossing the gate, but you know, at the other side of the gate, they have things attached to them that they can't take with them. Do you know what I'm saying? And they, I think, would prefer to leave behind. But now it's like when this masculine was in their state of, I want to do whatever I want, I don't care about this person, I'm going to do me. They linked up with, I feel like, a really, really, really low vibe person, or not someone who's low vibe, but someone who is going to be low vibe once, you don't know when someone's low vibe until you try to break up with them, or until you try to leave them, or until something goes wrong in a relationship, right? So I don't think this person necessarily thought, I feel like there's people around them. It's not just a feminine energy that like could be linked to them, but it's like a lot of people that once this masculine says like what they want to do and what their plans are and what they want to achieve, and like, you know, starts making a move towards the gate or passes the gate, I feel like there's a lot of people that are not going to be happy for them. This even speaks about like witchcraft, to be honest, dark magic. So what I'm getting with this is that I don't think this masculine knows exactly who they're dealing with, and they're going to see that. Right, so I feel like there is some sort of person around them. Again, it could just be family and friends that don't want the same thing that this masculine wants. But I actually feel like there's a feminine energy that like this person has to leave behind. And I feel like for some of you, and I think that this person is going to do whatever it takes to kind of stay with this masculine. So I definitely feel for the masculine, they kind of surrounded themselves with low vibe energies when the breakup happened, and now they're dealing with the repercussions of those low vibes. And what are the low vibes? You know, giving your friends whatever you want, or doing whatever your friends or family say, and then like, you know, you change your mind and you can't really go back now, right? Or people expect you to kind of play a role that you don't want to play. So I'm getting not good energy on this person's side. I think there might be someone attached, and that's why if this person doesn't come like immediately, it's because I feel like they're attached to someone. You know, like they have to break up with someone, or they have to like stop talking to someone, or, you know, they might be just hooking up with someone, but at the end of the day, like you can't come to this feminine energy linked with someone. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do feel some sort of attachment with this masculine, and I do think this feminine is going to try to hold on for like dear life to this masculine, unfortunately. Whoever this person is, whoever this feminine is, I feel like it's a feminine energy. And then with the singer of the chalice, I feel like this feminine energy on this side is just trying to give themselves the love that they deserve, right? And try to figure out what that means for them. Like, how can I be more loving to myself? How can I create things for myself that, you know, I think we get a little bit when we're in relationships dependent on the other. Like, I think it's just something that people do. It's not anything wrong with a person. It's just like, it is what it is. You know, you grow used to someone and then you get dependent on them. And then I feel like that was maybe an ultimate betrayal to this feminine, where it's like, you know, I can't count on this person anymore. This person obviously doesn't want to be here. So with the singer of the chalice, I think that's what this feminine has been learning. Like, how do I love myself enough to feel the same love that I felt with this person, but for myself, you know, like doing this alone, basically. It's kind of like, you know, when you're a single parent, you have to be two parents, right? So you have to learn those, you know, you have to do everything on your own. And it's obviously possible, right? Like, there are great single parents out there that go above and beyond for their kids and do better jobs than people with two parents or three parents, you know, like, so it's obviously possible, but it's harder, you know, and it's something you have to learn. So I feel like that's what this feminine is doing, like learning, like, how to have that love for themselves and to understand. I feel like they're trying to like also not feel betrayed, because it's like, you know, this person wanted to be low vibe. But I don't think that this person is necessarily a bad person. I just think this person was, I don't know why they decided to leave the relationship, or, you know, whatever energy they left in, I don't think it was right. But I just think, you know, people do things when they're stressed or sad, or, you know, people act out of fear and ego, you know, and like, we can't help what triggers us, but we can learn to work on that energy that comes within us, right? Like that triggering energy of fear. Like, how do I work through that so I don't ruin a relationship? This person didn't understand that. And now I feel like they're beginning to understand that, or are hoping that they're understanding that. And I think honestly, the person that they're dealing with is gonna help show this dark, and like this person that's dark, right? They're gonna show this masculine what it really feels like to suffer when, like, okay, so how do I explain this? I'm sorry, I'm not explaining this right. So like this masculine's attached to a feminine, I think, and you know, when they left this feminine, like the divine feminine, let's call it the divine feminine, I think, like, you know, they didn't really receive any repercussions, right? Like, you know, I'm leaving, bye, and this feminine, you know, they didn't go and get, you know, vengeance on this masculine or become low vibe. I think they just were hurt, you know, by that. But this feminine, when they leave this feminine, there's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of vengeance, a lot of, you know, problems. And that's what I'm getting with this. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say it, but it's a lesson this masculine had to learn about karma, right? And about, you know, what I mean, honestly, this is reminding me of Capricorn's read. So you might have Capricorn in your chart. If you have Capricorn in your chart, this is like someone here might have Capricorn, because this is reminding me of Capricorn. It's like, how do I get rid of this karmic now? And like, there is no easy break with this karmic. That's what I'm saying for this masculine. This masculine has like no easy way to get away from this karmic. So I feel like the feminine should just remain in self-love. I do see union here, but I do see like this person has to deal with some sort of karma. And it might have been the way that they left this feminine, right? It feels like some sort of karma like that. Like they left this feminine just like high and dry. They felt, you know, like they were smug about it. And now what I'm getting is that when they try to leave this person, they're going to see what it's really like to not be able to leave someone, or, you know, I don't know. It's some sort of karma, to be honest. I feel like this person is going to give them a really hard time, like hell, basically. That's what I'm getting with this. So, I think that's what this masculine is going through, and I think that's why the union, if it's not happening like right now, it's because of this energy right here. So it's better for this masculine to learn this lesson though. So just let them learn the lesson, you know. I do see union, but I just think like that is what they're dealing with right now. Let's see what both of you guys are thinking about each other and what you guys need to like come together. Okay, so Libra, I definitely see karma here, right? Like we have so many karmic cards here. So that's what this masculine is dealing with right now. Maybe the feminine's dealing with a karmic too. But I'm getting with this is like the masculine came out here, right? As the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Exactly. Like they need to learn this. They have to turn the wheel themselves. How do they do that? By dealing with their karma. And that's what this dark lady is. And honestly, I feel like the feminine knows about the karmic because the Queen of Wands is coming out here with the Page of Coins. So I feel like there's a betrayal here. It's like, you know, I think this feminine energy, you feel betrayed because this person's with a karmic, but don't, because again, there's a lesson here that this person has to learn. And maybe you're seeing that like they're not learning the lesson, right? Because the wheel's in reverse. They haven't learned the lesson, but that's what I'm getting. Like they have to learn the lesson to be with you. And until then, you are just giving love to yourself, right? Like you're going to create stability for yourself. You're going to do the things that you need to do for yourself. But you know that this person's attached to a karmic, and I think that makes you feel even more betrayed. And I get that. But again, I feel like the reason for this karmic is that I think there's some sort of retribution, because it all has to do with the way that they left you. That's what I'm getting. There's a way that they left. That's what I keep getting in this read. There's a way that they left that was so like unfair and just unjust. And then we have justice in the middle. This came out like when I was shuffling. Like it came out right here. So I was like, oh my God, it's this card for the middle. But that's exactly what's going on here. Like this lesson for this masculine is supposed to bring justice to whatever happened between the two of you. So I'm getting strongly like the way that they left you was very unfair. And the way that they just, you know, they like erased you, like it was like the relationship didn't mean anything. They hurt you, and it was like you weren't warranted that type of treatment. And I'm getting with this that this is the justice, that they have to turn the wheel themselves. You know what I mean? They have to turn the wheel themselves. And that's why they're dealing with this dark lady right now, because they have to go through this kind of karma for themselves. And for this feminine energy, you know that there's a karmic involved. And I feel like you know that you're not going to be like second choice, and you know that you're not going to be someone that's going to get into a third party situation. So I think you're just kind of waiting in some sort of sense for this person to like go this Queen of Wands. And what I'm getting is that there will be justice. But the funny thing about the divine is like what justice means to the divine. Let me just tell you, like, what this, again, I see union here for the two of you. But I'm not sure when this energy is going to happen. I feel like it's spring energy or summer energy. But what I'm getting with this is like, it's when the divine feels like this person has learned the lesson. And it's also when the person turns the wheel themselves. So the person has to get rid of this karmic. Plain and simple. That's what's keeping the two of you apart, the karmic. And the fact that this person might not have learned this lesson yet. Like they're still on a lesson that the divine feels like is very necessary. So they're not gonna, the divine's like, no, we still need this person to learn this lesson too. I'm sorry, like, we know you want to be together, but this person has to learn this lesson. Another 11, right? Another like soulmate number. So I think the feminines have to just focus on themselves, giving love to themselves, being like what they need for themselves. Again, like giving the cup to themselves at all times. Because I just feel the feminine knows about the karmic. It's not going to be in a third party situation. And the Emperor has to deal with their karma right now. They're dealing with their karma. The masculine wants to say, I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah, the masculine is just thinking about this feminine. Like, plain and simple. But they have to be the one to take a chance on love. And that has a lot to do with letting go of the karmic. You and I were too young. Again, like an excuse as to what happened here. Maybe they're making excuses for why they left, making excuses for why the relationship didn't work. I definitely feel like they're coming back around, but I think it's when the divine's done playing with them. I know that sounds fucked up, like when the divine stops playing with this person, but the divine is literally playing with this person right now. Like, I don't know if this person understands that they're in a karmic cycle with a karmic and they're dealing for like their past. They're paying for past things, you know what I mean? Or they're learning lessons that they were supposed to have learned already. That's what I'm getting. Like, this wheel should be turning soon. They're not going to be able to get on this boat and travel until this wheel turns. And I know that this feminine is not going to accept this masculine with another person. So, again, and if that is the case, if this person comes and they're not single, then you already know feminines, like, they haven't learned shit. And they're going to keep doing this karmic cycle until they learn it. So that's what's right. This person coming out on your side maybe also means that this karmic knows about you, feminines. Because I'm getting this, like, why is she here? Because she might know honestly about you, to be honest. This person might know about you. And that's what I was getting with the dark magic. Now it makes sense. This person knows, right, like, about you, right? This dark lady, she knows about this feminine. So what is she going to do? I don't know, just protect yourself. Like, use obsidian, you know, be protected. Because honestly, if this feminine knows about you and they're doing dark magic, then, you know, if you guys have like I'm getting something about a rash. If you have a rash right now or something coming up on your like body that's just weird and it like never came up before, or like, you know, there's something like going on physically with you that you just don't understand why, I honestly think it could be this person, like, for this feminine energy. So just protect yourself. Again, there's this prayer that one of the readers says that I love. I think his name is JDS Tarot. He's like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected. I don't know the whole prayer. I know it because he says it every time, but I don't know it. But that's like the type of things I'm saying. Like, you just say that really quick. Like, you know, I'm highly favored and protected at all times. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And like, just, you know, say it like that. But yeah, there's something... I would honestly say, now that I see her on your side, means that she knows who you are and she might be the one sending magic like your way. Holy shit. My life is not together as it seems. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, there's something about the way this person left. That's why I keep getting with this read. So if that's not something that happened in your relationship, then I don't know, but that's who I'm getting. Like, this specific message is for somebody. It's the way that this masculine left that's so unfair. And that's the karma that they're dealing with right now. My life is not as together as it seems. I think the feminine I think the feminine wants to create this love for themselves and have this life, you know, that she can be proud of, or, you know, he or she, whatever, the feminine can be proud of. But the problem is that it's hard for this feminine. I just feel like the feminine just, you know, they miss this masculine. I feel like these two people went on adventures together and like had a good time together. And I feel like this feminine may have been single for a while. I don't see the feminine connected to anyone. So it's like, you know, while the masculine is off with this karmic, I've been alone, and it's hard, you know, it's hard. But feminines, I want you to know that the reason you're not going through karma right now is because like you're doing your own shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like don't accumulate karma. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go be with a karmic or the wrong person just to pass the time with someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? And don't go like going low vibe and finding someone, you know, like a karmic as well to just pass time with. That's what I keep getting. Like, I know like it could be a little lonely, and it can be hard to be alone, but I think the best thing right now is for you to be alone. If you're not really in love with anyone, if you haven't met anyone, don't think like, oh my God, like, why is this happening to me? I think it's giving you the opportunity to love yourself and to work for yourself and to gain. I feel like with the pentacle energy, it's like to even like start something new for yourself. Like start working on a project or something that can like make you money, basically, with the pentacle, right? Like, you don't need this masculine for shit, and you're not going to need them for shit, especially if you do this work on yourself and like create something for yourself. So I definitely feel like there's something you're supposed to be doing, feminines, and that's probably why you're not, you know, being bombarded with love. And I feel like it has a lot to do with work. So keep working on yourself, keep giving yourself that love, and just know that like, just because this person's with someone doesn't mean that they're having a great time. They're in karma right now. The worst, I don't know if you guys have felt karma, but it's not a good feeling, you know? It's not a good feeling to be with someone who you know is a karmic. And if this person doesn't know they're a karmic, then that's like a rude awakening for this person. But they're gonna learn it. As soon as I feel like they try to leave this person, they're gonna learn it. So, Libra, very interesting message. Please go protect yourself. I definitely feel like this feminine energy could be trying to like send you some bad energy. If you've gotten like a rash, I keep getting a rash. If you've gotten like a recent rash, that's probably them, to be honest, like some sort of skin thing, because I feel like that's the first place that it goes to, like skin. And it's just, I don't know why I'm getting that message. I'm getting skin, I'm getting like hair and skin, and like, I don't know, just like weird shit that like would not normally happen to you, but it's happening. So like, that's what I'm getting with this. It's like this other feminine note. I think you guys are very well aware of one another, but I just think like one of you is high vibing and self-loving, and the other one is like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose everything, so I'm gonna just do crazy shit right now. But again, the divine is like, the divine wants this masculine to learn this lesson. So the divine is gonna make, I think the divine is gonna make this very hard for this person. I'm gonna tell you right now, like this feminine energy is who says, that's what I just heard, I'm not going anywhere. This feminine energy who says like, I'm not going anywhere, they're gonna have a very hard time like letting go of this feminine, and that's their karma. So just let the karma play out. There's gonna be justice in the situation. So don't worry, Libra. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Protect yourself, feminines. Masculines, I would do the same. If you're a masculine watching this and you're with a karmic, go protect yourself, because like, I mean, honestly, if you're a masculine watching this and you know you're with a karmic, or this is like an awakening that you're with a karmic, you need to stop like exchanging energy. That'd be like the first thing I'd say, because if you exchange energy with this person, you're not gonna get rid of this person like anytime soon. So stop exchanging energy, stop having sex with this person. Yeah, that would be my first thing. Wear obsidian, black tourmaline, any black stone will do, and honestly say prayer protection. Yeah, and go watch JDS Tarot. He's the one that sings and like does that prayer in the beginning. I'm highly favored and protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yeah, I love that prayer, or I don't even know I think it's a prayer, but yeah. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.